Jesus, the Bloodhound of Gogossos, 67 years of age. He has an infection, he has wounded. I think this may be the very last episode we see our boy King Jesus. Then we'll be moving on to Prince Balasso, named for our companion that we went over to Valyria with, and obviously did that big cool mission. Blood of King Jesus. So this is a nice little addition. I kind of forgot that we had this. Level reinforcement rate. This is cool. So the artifact obviously works incredibly well for us, seeing as we don't really have a society. I repurposed the Ironborn one, but it turned out there was a lot more I need to do with that. So I've sort of left that one on the back burner for a while. I might look into doing just a whole new society for pirates using one of the generic base game ones later on, as sort of like a separate mod release. But I want to take the rest of the Summer Isles. I want to get this dude an Empire. I don't think we'll be able to do it for King Jesus the Bloodhound, but an Empire would be great. It's a shame there's no way to do religious revocation, because this is going to be a big old pain in the ass. Simply because broken peace treaties, anti-slavery treaty. Oh dear. I didn't even know that. Makes it a legitimate target for the War of Liberation. Cast a spell. This violation will expire if the War of Liberation is successfully defeated. Ah, that's cool. So if we get this war, winning it is not only a benefit in the sense that you're defeating a foreign aggressor, but it will also prevent more from turning up later on. So that's a good plan. Let's grab the rest of the Summer Isles. We have our mercenaries, I believe, still raised here, so we should be able to get this tidied up by this episode. Start giving out the houses to you lovely people at home, and then we can sort of see the patrons fight one another in these isles. I think that's a cool idea. And then, of course, when we move on to next series, those boys will still be there. Next series, you guys seem a big fan of the Valyria, sort of Lord of Light, leading a march against Topbog Spoff and the Shadow Sea. It does seem appropriate that the Lord of Fight would fight against the Shadow Sea there. So that's what we're going to go for. Now, for that campaign, we basically have three different starts. We've got Tolos, Mantaris, or Illyria, the last Valyrian provinces. Mantaris is sort of a province consisting entirely of mutants, right? These were people affected by the Doom of Valyria in a weird way. So this guy, for example, Dwarf Ugly. Illyria, small but quite fortified island, very powerful. They have their own unique culture there. Illyrian rather than High Valyrian. I believe these boys are Mantaran and Tolosi, yeah. We could play as a traditional High Valyrian character, maybe some, you know, I don't know, lowborn character here who sends to power. We could do anything like that. And then I will try and re-enable these lands that we can't normally go to. In lore, so in the Game of Thrones world, they're like these big, flaming, you know, it clearly looks a bit fucked up here, but like big molten isles. Not quite true. In lore, they're more of just ruins, you know, overgrown ruins, lots of... There are volcanoes, but obviously not to this extent. I think there's like, was it 7 or 13 volcanoes? I don't remember. But definitely not the whole thing is a big lava place. So it would make sense you'd be able to recolonize it. They do see it in the show very briefly as well, and it is inhabited by native stone men, who are people infected by grayscale. So we could go there. You know, it is not too far out of canon to think that they might try and reclaim parts of Valyria. That's probably going to be the plan for next series, as the final installation of the Topbog trilogy. Hopefully that'll be pretty fun, because I've never really played as a Lord of Light character before, so we've got a lot to see with that. And I'm pretty sure it's the most fleshed out religion in the mod, besides maybe like the Faith of the Seven. But in terms of the mechanics, the features, like the magic and inbuilt magic systems, that one would be very cool as well. So how are we going to go about getting all of these titles back from these dudes? Short of just going for regular revocation after the truces expire, and then we could incite them all to revolt. 174%, and if we get one revolt, we could probably topple them all like a House of Dominants, because they all completely hate us. You know, okay, we apparently fabricated a claim on this dude, but for the other ones we won't have the same things. So if we go to this guy, for example, it's still minus 100 though. Domain too big, good way to get our vassals to hate us. Obviously these boys will be more likely to declare war because of that. It's minus 20 with our regular vassals, so I very much doubt these boys will be too inclined to join a big rebellion like that. Let's find another one. So yeah, minus 8, we could bribe a few and just try and launch a big, or try and trigger a big rebellion happening exclusively in the Summer Isles. Revoke everything, you know, once we've got means to do so. So I think that could work out pretty well. This dude is fat, right, which adds the unique sort of fat boy face to them. But you can kind of see there that the Gogossosi faces use a slightly different skin tone. And this dude is fat, but like it's like his cheeks and his chin that are tanned. That's really, really strange. Our character also became fat because apparently we had a feast and served lavished food. I didn't realize that we'd be the one eating all the fucking food, though. So, that being said, let's actually go to war. Let's get all of it. I'll do my sort of usual realm reshuffling. So we'll take everything. After that point, then we will... What the fuck is the religion here? Relaw? Get out of here with that. We'll take everything, then we'll trigger a rebellion. We don't want to be doing it in bits and bobs, because if we fail, we'll get a lot of dishonor and tyranny. We want to do it all in one big go. Plus, it'll also mean... Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot about you. Hello. The native revolt of Yeen. How many men were there? 1,500. We've got more Brindle men to deal with here. A relief force must be sent. Yeah, we can do that in a second. Marry as you please. So, I think... How do we want to do this? Man. I think we'll just leave it with the mercenaries, right? I'm kind of happy just to leave mercenaries there. Then from the mainland, we've obviously got our regular sort of troops. Man, we don't have enough boats for our men now, which is pretty unfortunate. What we can do then is we'll just send all these forces, or we'll keep these forces on the mainland to go and do things like raiding, pillaging, obviously destroying Brindleman rebellions, that type of thing. And we use the mercenaries just to reclaim the Summer House. That way we can always be doing multiple different things here. We are murdering someone. Are we just? Why am I murdering someone? Lord Baileron of Yeen. Why am I killing him off? I have no idea. Like I actually... Oh, I remember. Yes, he had Valyrian steel, and we're his heir. So when he dies, we in theory should get Drown Shaper. Of course, we had a son called Drown as well. So this will be very, very cool. Speaking of which, we've got to rename the armor as well. That works out really, really well. The fact that we had obviously a son called Drown, and then we're going to inherit that sword. It might go to his daughter. I'm not sure how the inheritance works, but if his daughter inherits it, we'll just kill off his daughter. You know, that's just business, eh? Right, okay, we do need plenty more boats. So I might actually spend some money here on the capital building up, like... anything that gives us galleys, really. So we've got galleys plus 10, but for -1 tax. That's quite a lot. Galleys plus 25, small shipyard. Thank you very much. We could put a couple of those. That definitely would help out a lot. What do we need for small shipyard? Where was that? Small shipyard. Am I going to have to seriously find it on this massive list? Oh, good. Castle shipyard. Wait, that's training grounds. Well, Castle shipyard, there we go. Okay, so that we could also do. So I think we're just going to need a castle town. We've got regular shipyard, castle town 1. There are way too many buildings in this. I'm going to rebalance this massively for the next series we play. Just because there are still some issues with it. Even though I nerfed a lot of it into the ground, we do need some rebalancing elsewhere, especially with fort levels post sort of Jade Dragon Holy Fury, where you can't do siege assaults. That's going to get pretty ridiculous. No Toad Heirloom for you, weird tan-faced man. You are going to get... oh, shit, nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir. You are dead. And who got his sword? That's the real question. Not I. Who got your sword, my dude? Lord Bolaron Smith died without leaving any blood relative as a clear heir to the lordship of Yeen. That's not true. He had a daughter. We'll give it to his daughter, who I assume inherited his friggin' sword. She dies, we get the title, we get the sword guaranteed, because she has no one besides her mother, who is just lowborn nobody. Now, I might also mark her as special interest, just in case the sword does inherit back to her mother. I don't think it will, because obviously they're separate houses. It should come back to us if we kill her off. 500% plot power. How many people out there want this child killed? That's insane. Oh, God, the crashes. Ah, the crashes, they're getting pretty consistent, I will admit. That's another thing I've got to fix for next series, apparently. My co-conspirator, Lord Master Nakados, has managed to get one of the maids near Lady Jackia. So, 510 plot power still. I didn't think that would take too long. I am concerned, though, that... oh, God. Someone's trying to uncover our plot. There's 33% chance of... there we go. The world is too cruel for children. Yeen shall revert to the king. Did we get, the real question here, did we get a fucking sword? Because that's all. Drown Shaper. Vagar's Demise, you are out. Gold Heartbow, you are out. Look at this. Drown Shaper, Martial +1, Vassal Opinion +5, Personal Combat Skill +20. Those are massive. Monte Prestige, the Vassal Opinion is very, very impressive. And then, of course, we've also got a Valyrian Steel Armor. Holy shit. What a powerful man. We've got a lot of boats to give away. We give away some weapons. We give away some armor as well to basically whoever we want. I might give them to my son, simply because it will help buff up his prestige, if he equips them, that is. It might have to be an adult to equip them, but we might as well just give them to him as a preparation. There we go. Plus it'll make him like us a little bit more, so a lot more receptive to his education. Let's give him Vagar's Demise as well, and we'll also give him a boat. As a celebration for turning 3 years old, we're going to give him powerful armor and weapons, and also a fucking ship. Have the Merciless, because that's kind of a coolly named boat. Coolly named boat? It's a well-named boat. Right, okay, welcome aboard, team. Let's go and take out these natives, as is the Gogossosi way. Hello, excuse me, can you fuck off forever? Don't siege Yeen. Hey, stop that, because this is still a colony, so this might, if we're not careful, crash the game. God damn it. What does it take to kill such a man? To kill King Jesus, the Bloodhound of Gogossos? He has scurvy, giving him... oh my god, I've got to top this up, eh? -3 health, plus another -2. So he's at -5, plus another -2, -7, and then -8 from wounded. He's got strong, though, so that takes him back up to -7. I don't think he's got anything else, though. So he's at -7. Oh, I suppose -6.5. Bear in mind, characters in CK2 start with 5 health. So he should be dead. He should basically be dead at this stage. He's got a very, very high chance of me unpausing and him dropping down dead instantly. Make a friend on your deathbed. Why the hell not? Make friends with whatever god you worship, because my god, you're going to need it. The crashing is getting Why did I open my fucking mouth? The crashing is getting pretty out of hand at this stage. I think, well, I know that it's to do with the new banking system. I'm trying to get a patch for it ready, but this episode might be delayed. If it is, many apologies, but, I mean, hopefully you can kind of see why. Well, that was a fun 2 hours of trying to fix whatever the fuck was wrong with it. I actually went for a complete fresh reinstallation, so I believe we probably lost all of our fancy buildings. Yeah, but luckily we built a lot of the base game ones. In fact, I believe that we only built the base game ones besides the peasant farm, so actually not a big deal. I can't really endorse Flame Queen's building submod anymore in that case. It was doing a lot more than I actually thought after tracking through some error logs for a bit and comparing it to the new banking system in particular. It's a clash between those two that's causing the crashes, so I can't endorse that mod for the current build. So until that thing gets updated or until I can sort of push out my own patch, merge some files, because that's essentially what it is, right? You need to merge the banking system with the Flame Queen's buildings, which would replace it otherwise. Until I can get around to doing that, I would say go ahead and install that one. Otherwise, your game's going to blow up. But, like I said, we invested mostly into the base game buildings anyway, so there's nothing much to worry about there. Oh shit, the gold mine's a base game. Hey, that was what I was worried about losing the most, because we spent a lot of money on that, but it turns out all of this was base game. So we're fine. We're good. Nothing to worry about. Alright, now, in theory, that should hopefully get rid of some of the crashes, and I was trying to think to myself, why the hell can't we found a bank? Turns out you need a domain size of 1. So you need to be, that's the reason we had access to it at the very start of the series, right, because we just had the Isle of Toads. But if we play as, like, Valyria, Mantaris, Tolos, we could do that whole new banking system in the next series, which I think would be kind of cool, seeing as it's one of, like, the big features of this mod, that, we died! Excellent! That we never really got around to looking at. King Jesus has taken his last breath at the age of 67, died of an infected wound. He's one of the greatest warriors of our time. Jesus' ability as a commander and swordsman were famed throughout the realm. Now he has passed. We may never see his like again. King Balesso, merely 3 years old. The realm is left in the capable hands of a regent. Long live King Balesso. Hello, what have we lost? My father deserves to be honoured with the funeral. I feel like that's absolutely fair. Invite everybody. Again, very fair. Oh, shortly after the death of your father, King Jesus the Bloodhound, you brought a strange piece of news. Seems that his library was ransacked, so they took back the Necronomicon. Kind of understandable. Okay, right. What are we looking at here? Holding a funeral loan. Loan taken. Excuse me? Have we fuck? Take a loan from a vassal. Have I taken a loan? I don't think I have. That seems like a bit of an error. That seems like an oversight. Spend lavishly on food. Apparently we're fat because of that. No, we did. We actually didn't gain the fat trait for once, thank God. Oh God, we need an educator. This is bad. Reforged Valyrian steel. Oh. Wait, what? I thought it's already a reforged sword, is it not? Yeah, Drown Shaper is already a... Oh, unless it's just called Drown Shaper, but it's actually just a standard Valyrian steel sword. So we can pay hundreds of gold to have it turn into well, obviously reforged, so a bit more decorative, a bit nicer. We can change it into a different type of weapon. It's basically just, you know, melting down the steel and using it for something else. So we can make an axe, a spear, something along those lines. Hopefully it doesn't affect our armor, but yeah, we can reforge Drown Shaper. I do like the name Drown Shaper, though, because it does work for, obviously, our brother Drown Toad. Valyrian Steel Armor needs to be renamed, and you guys have given me some names. Fair enough, then. So, the most upvoted comment was Jesus' Glory. The second one was Drown, in honor of our other son, but seeing as we've got a sword there, I feel like the stars have aligned a little bit. So, Jesus' Glory, named in memoriam. I feel like that's how that should be spelled. Jesus's? Maybe there should be a... Apparently it's more biblically accurate to write Jesus' Glory, so I feel like I have to pay my respects there. Good, because I've been paying my respects the entire series. So, 9 out of 4 domain limit, that's horrible. Now, we need an educator as soon as possible as well. That should be our main goal right now, is to not have this character end up super shitty. We are looking for somebody with a lot of virtues. Oh, so this dude, Chase, though. Chase, humble, charitable, temperate. We are looking for someone patient and diligent. Those are the best educational traits. We've also got to bear in mind what we would like this kid to be educated in. What about Haliana, Princess of Gogossos? A little intricate web weaver, but she is shrewd. She is diligent. She's a family person. She might be good. She's on my shortlist. In fact, welcome to the shortlist, is what I was going to say before you made me try and assign her there. Okay, let's see who else we've got. Like I said, diligent, patient. Oh, diligent, patient. Hello. Gregarious, family person. You are probably better. But honestly, the other one's shrewd. And with shrewd, the way that works is that if we get curious, we've got a much, much higher chance of becoming shrewd because our educator will have shrewd. So you know what? She gets on the list. Welcome. Harliana Toad. Plus, hopefully it'll make us like us a bit more and not be so easily assassinated. Yeah, but what, though? Hang on. Assign Guardian. Where did she go? Harliana Toad. There she is. Alright. Perfect. Plus 10 opinion. I trust you, even though you're an intricate web weaver with 18 intrigue. I'm trusting you. Do not fuck this up. Do not have us killed. Obviously, the crime of kinslaying is massive in the Game of Thrones world, so hopefully she'll be put off, you know, by law. Hopefully she'll be put off by the fact she doesn't want her head cut off. Oh, we can usurp the title of Parrot Bay. That's no use. Put all these boys down. We don't need all of these. We just want to deal with this rebellion quickly. Oh, that's going to be done for. There we go. Right. Oh my god, it's still fucking crashing. I've done a full reinstall. Okay, so that means the issue is with the save game, which makes it a lot harder. Right. Good. Okay, there we go. The native role of Yin has ended. King Balesso of Gogossos has won. Please, game, please. But work with me here, pal. Let him rot. Stay in prison. Okay, so let's get this boy up to the grand old age of something we can play as. Take the rest of these isles, and then unfortunately we might have to cut the campaign off there because it is a fucking crash fest. But to be honest, I didn't really want to do anything else besides, you know, form the empire anyway. We've got to be pretty goddamn close at this stage, right? We need the prestige. Okay, fair enough. After we've launched that many wars, chances are we'll have that. We need a round size of 180 or 3 kingdom level titles. So once we can make the kingdom of the Summer Islands, we've done it. That's everything we need. We can make a custom empire, or we could just rename the Empire of the Summer Sea, which I guess as a de jure empire would make a little bit more sense. I didn't like their flag. It looks far too friendly for Gogossosi Corsairs, but that's fine. Honestly, we'll stick with that. We'll just call it something threatening, like big old spooky empire, and then, you know, it'll be nice and confusing to our enemies. Oh, thank God. I was worried then that the council would not let us give away any land because we're so far over our domain limit, they all hate us. I'll give him Gomerosh and I'll give Yin to somebody else. It doesn't really matter too much. Here you go. You can have Yin. There you go. You enjoy that one. Right, so we have 7 out of 4. Tower of Jean. I don't know why we've got the Tower of Jean, so we'll give that to literally anyone as well. Save us having to revoke in the future, though, which is pretty nice. So you can have Jean. Good. All right. We are now down to Mopaluru? Sure. Parrot Shore. Give that one away. Here. Taylor Hawk. You can have Parrot Shore. It kind of rhymes. And then still 5 out of 4. Oh, because we got fucking Nath. Who do we hate? Who do we want to get rid of? Who is a title claimant? Our heir? Would you like? No, she's in a different court. Okay. We could give it to, like, our... Oh, no, women can't hold land. Do we have anybody who hates us? Anybody that we kind of want to get rid of here? Let's check our court. Gela Greyjoy. Who are you? You are my... Oh, yeah, my father's ex-wife. Technically, our character's stepmother can't land her because she is obviously a woman. Jesus Christ, this is a pain in the ass. Court, let's see. Anybody who we want to get rid of? Not particularly, honestly. We haven't got that many threatening people. And people dislike us because we're over our domain limit. Anyway, King's Justice. This dude. Have we got any plots against us? Any conspirers? Not really. Honestly, I think we should just... Oh, man, I don't want to hang on to Nath, though, because it is putting us over our domain limit. Fuck it, we'll just give it away to this dude. Here, have Nath. Can't have Nath. Needs to be approved by our regent. Gonna have... Oh, okay, right, we just don't have enough... here, have the Temple of Nath. Temple of Nath can hold Nath. Does that work? Council say no. Why? Pragmatist, Glory Hound, this dude wants it instead. The High Priest of the Gogossos Blood Church, understandable. This guy's a zealot. The Master of Nath wants it instead. I'm unlanded, I should get the title. I'm unlanded to have a claim on this title. I agree, I want to give you the title, but unfortunately the game won't let me, pal. Apparently we've also got a missing seat on the council, which is just not true at all. Do you want it? Here, you have it. Nath can be the new capital of the Gogossosi Church. Nope, cannot give theocracies more than one duchy or kingdom. Please, just I'll give it to anyone. Honestly, give it to anyone. We're going to re-inherit it in 30 seconds anyway. Just, I want to try and save from being murdered. I don't want to be killed. No longer, I don't give a shit whether or not we've lost our priest. I was going to say we'll hire another one. Absolutely we won't. That's not true at all. Right, now we've got to go to the intrigue menu and find ourselves someone new. Just trying to keep this character alive. That's the main thing right now, is making sure that we're not immediately assassinated. Welcome. You're terrible, but you'll do. Why the hell not? Don't really have much of a choice, eh? Right, do some charity. Make everyone love their new king. You perform statecraft. Make everyone love their new king. You train children. Train your new king. You collect taxes for the king. You might be seeing a theme here. You get a gift from your king because I don't want to die. At which point, I'm going to get you to actually just stay in scheme. Honestly, stay in scheme. That's a great idea. Right. We are good. In fact, I want you to like me so much, I'm going to chuck a gift at you. She's our new regent as well. I'm going to chuck you a set of armor. Because I'm feeling generous, and plus she's unmarried without any kids, so if she dies, we'll just get it all back anyway. Right, there you go. Can we give her anything else as well that would make her like us? No. Honestly, that was worth it. For 33 opinion, I think that's fine. We can't swear or antagonize her either, so now we play the waiting game. But why are we not her ward? Is that where it's crashed? Let's try again. Harliana, boom. 55 opinion. That's massive. And hopefully over time she'll like us more, as she is basically our surrogate mother at this stage. Nice. I think the realm is going to be safe. We're over our vassal limit. Jesus, why are we over our vassal limit now? Yin and Gosh. Do we not have the Duchy of Yin? We do. We have it. Right, okay, so give it to, like, this dude. Grant Line of Title, High Lordship of Yin. There you go, you can enjoy that one. Did the vassal get sent as well? Good. We're now 30 out of 27. Probably because none of these, like, pirate duchies have been made, right? So we've got to wait until they can make them themselves. Because unfortunately, in the Game of Thrones World, you can't make titles for your vassals. You have to hold the land to actually be able to make it. So that's down to those guys. What have we got over here, then? Any vassals we can sort of shuffle around. So Goldenhead should have both of these, but he doesn't, right? So you would like control over Tamarinu and Lizard Head. And once we've done this, we should be good. Lizard Head, there you go. Council say yes, and we'll also give him Tamarinu. Boom. There we go. All right, 28 out of 27. Are you fucking kidding me? What else have we got? Do you need anything? Can I do anything for you? Once control ship. Why is it all independent? Why is it all splintered apart like this? It's no wonder we're so far over our vassal limit. So it's Jellavale, Highgrove, and Rotu Forest. Right, there you go. Rotu Forest. Council say no. Why? Why? He's pragmatist. He doesn't care. His character is excommunicated. Is he fuck? You mean he's a different religion? That's what. Basically, he's racist. That's what he's getting at. Okay, fair enough. We don't have Parrot Bay until we usurp it. Well, we're 27 out of 27, so I don't have to worry about much. The realm is saved. You're welcome. We've saved the realm after quite a messy succession there. 4-year-old boy. This is not going to be fun. There we go. 21 gold per month. Look at that. Holy shit, that's great. My region would reward herself, or I can honor her with a Toad heirloom. We have 30 days to make the gift. Alright, conveniently, we've got a lot of shit kicking around. What about Father's Bow? Remember Father's Bow? You are my half-sister, right? I'm pretty sure she is. What about that very famous bow that he had? There we go. And plus 10, because we rewarded her service, even though it said we would gain no opinion from it, it's actually a big liar. Right, and we'll hopefully inherit those back. Can we restrict her marriage? As long as she doesn't... Game. This is got to be Topbog's fault, right? This is 100% Topbog's fault. It probably actually might be something to do with the fact that apparently there's thousands of scourges. I'll show you when we get back into the fucking game. But there is apparently thousands and thousands of the same scourge on Leng, so that might be something to do with it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the save game is fucked at this point. Whilst we're at this weird point of CK2 where essentially we're just waiting for our character to grow, what I'm going to do is build a couple more shipyards so that we can keep sending our own troops from Gogossos round to all sorts of different places. Maybe even try and grab that dragon miner from Karth at long last. Do they still have that? It was the House of Undying have it, right? Temple of... No, wait. Karth itself. Karth, there it is. Right. Oh, man, what a mess this place is. Temple of the House of Undying. Let's speak to this dude. Oh, my God, they've lost the dragon minder. Oh, you fools. Okay, right, we're going to have to track that one down and see if we can't grab it before the end of the series, because that would be a very cool thing just to have in, like, the treasury. Right, Dragon Binder. Lord of Pharos. Lord of Pharos? Has 2 boats and he's apparently landlocked. Oh my god, what? Right, okay, so that is where he's landed as well. We claim the ancient city of Karth, Lordship of Pharos. Pharos is there. I was going to say, that's not right. Well, that's convenient for us, because this dude is now coastal, and he has a shit ton of artifacts. We're getting that bonus because of the bloodline that we've got. So this kid, we could potentially farm up a shit ton of artifacts for. Dragonbinder, Glass Candle, lots of Shade of Evening, plenty of boats. Dragonbone statue as well. Whoa, that's cool. Right, okay. I feel like this dude is our #1 target now, and just go raiding with this kid and build up Gogossos into a proper powerhouse, because we have lost a lot of buildings, sort of intermittently, especially in the cities as well. They've been taken out quite a lot by the loss of Flame Queen's mob, but it does mean everywhere else is now a little bit more open to sieging, because those boys have also lost their stuff. Ah, good. Thank you, Lord Jamie and Smith. Your grace, my mission to improve your good name has been a success. During a visit to the court of Gorgon of the Isle of Toads mutiny. Thank you. Thank you for making friends with the mutineers. That's great. So, of course, that system will have come back because I have completely reset everything back to factory settings to try and avoid some of these crashes. It's nice to know that it's not my fucking stuff that's crashing, or my tinkering that's breaking things, because all my tinkering's gone, it's still crashing just as it was before. So that's a load off my mind. Oh, God. Oh, my God, I thought we were going to be assassinated then. I thought Alesko would tell the cook what I was stolen. What? Who would tell the cook it was I who had stolen... Okay, right, we need some commas in there, pal. It was I who had stolen the cookies and made me give the quill back to the spy master. Alesso surprised me when he asked me how I managed to steal the quill right into the nose of the spy master and wanted to help me get back at the cook for scolding him. We're becoming close friends with this lovely boy who seems a very good warrior. He might end up being pretty good here, so train you in martial. You then... I think we should be raised with this guy. Haliana, take him under your wing and let's make friends with this dude. He's 12. We are what, 5 now? So this guy's like our surrogate older brother. This is a nice little story. We become close friends with this man. If he serves us well, we could raise him to nobility and land him somewhere in, well, I was going to say Sothoryos, but that's not really much of a gift, is it? Here you go. Here's jungles filled with death and wyverns. Nice. Good news. My half-sister. I couldn't give a less of a shit about my half-sister. Now, what we need to be careful with, as we're being trained, is A, that the marshal is training children, B, that the magister, Vemaris, is serving our court, because that will improve our education as well, that we've got enough money to spend on our education when that comes around, which I believe is at the age of 12, so we need to spend, like, 300 gold, I believe it is. And obviously making sure that we've constantly got our guardian here, so you get to stay as special interest just in case you drop down dead and I don't notice. Right, everything should be fine then. We're going to spend a little bit of this money, like I said, on a boat. Hello? Do we have any boat for me? My god, I forgot how shit the base game sort of building is. Castle Shipyard requires Castle Town 1. Understandable, have a great day. So we'll build a couple of those kicking around, and then we are good to go. I've not considered that, but the crashes have started conveniently when the Great Sickness occurred. Maybe that's something to do with it. Maybe that is actually the problem here. Now, not only that, but I did say last time that we had the Scourge everywhere. That is very true still. Tyranny has apparently 4 or 5 different copies of... Oh man, there's like more even further down the list there. Many different versions of the Scourge here on the mainland. So that's going to spread also very fast, obviously, around different provinces. As more provinces go into ruin, they'll spread up. So it's gone from laying now to mainland, Ashai, and over there to Yeti as well. What? Your Grace, Topbog Spoff has been defeated. His reign of misrule has come to an end and stability has been brought to the Saffron Isles. Empress Ikala Spoff, his heir, shall henceforth rule the Shadow Sea as your empress. Signed, Prince Han. No. No, they got rid of him. Jet Black Emperor Topbog Spoff, the Hand of Chaos, imprisoned. Imprisoned. That's the coolest shit I've ever heard. They actually stopped him, the madman. He's in the oubliette, deposed. The Scourge, disfigured, cancer, drunkard, one-legged, lunatic, one-eyed, one-handed, content, cruel, zealous. What's he got? Uncouth, tyrant, dishonorable? No way. Well, that's clearly not the end of that. I mean, that round has been in constant rebellion. That'll help speed the fucking game up, to be honest with you. Holy shit. That, like, his realm has been in constant rebellion for hundreds of years, like actually hundreds of years, and now his daughter, his granddaughter maybe, it's got to be his granddaughter then. Yeah, there we go. Jet Black Empress Ikala Spoff, 51-year-old scourge-ridden granddaughter of Topbog. Look at that. Oh, we've definitely not seen the end of this dude. You can't just lock him up and expect him to disappear like that. This is a nice turn of events. I like it. So we are going to leave this one here for today until I can figure out what the hell is causing this crashing. Because although it seems a little bit more stable now that the whole Shadow Sea massive rebellion has ended, I also knocked the Great Plague on the head by converting it all into the flu. Long story. That's gone now. So in theory, we should be good. There is still some crashing. I'm going to tidy it up. I'm going to see what I can do. But next episode will most likely be the final one of House Toad, the kings of Gogossos, who rebuilt it up from a very, very small pirate kingdom, what was it, pirate lordship, I guess, on the Isle of Toads, as Corsair King Choad, the Dragon Slayer. We've done it. I mean, we've essentially done everything we want, right? We've rebuilt Gogossos, we've claimed Sothoryos, we're starting to work on the Empire. We'll get this guy the Empire he deserves. We'll join back at the story of King Balasso of Gogossos when he's a little bit older. We'll come in when he's 15 or so we can see the final little bits of his education here while we've got something to do. And then we'll kickstart this Empire, and that will be the end of that story, and we will move on elsewhere. This is a great place to end it for multiple reasons, not just that, but I don't want to, go any further than what we've done right now, because I feel like we've done everything we wanted to with this character, so I don't want it to get stale. More importantly, Topbog, the massive development in his story. He's now locked up in prison, being deposed, and his, I guess, more mentally stable granddaughter has taken hold, but we'll take a look at that. And, of course, I need to give the save game a big old clean. So, lots of things going on there. Do not worry, the Isle of Patreon will still be happening. I was trying to get it done this episode, but unfortunately, the crashes have sort of put a bit of a damper on that, eh? Speaking of which, let's give a shout out to all of the patrons without which none of this would even be feasible, let alone possible. Our good friends, Big Dick Timmy, Tom Terror 18, Harik, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Loris, Haydog, Sedini, Necrophilin, Asuna Kirito, Facundo Vasquez, I'm the Lizard King, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Birch, Pelvis Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspired C, Orcs Wolf, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Jackson Women, and Croesus. That one I remembered. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for keeping the channel going. Things are pretty bad on fucking YouTube in January. It's just standard YouTube, right? Hopefully next month we will be coming out the door swinging. Speaking of swinging, I don't know where I'm going with that one. Don't take anything away from that. Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Jimmy, Quasar Fox, Jack Allen, Gabriel Van Der, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Euron DeVries, Duncan 2 and 7, Zep McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Will Wade, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, The Sage, Acero, Nick, Fraser, Brennan, Kevin Saunders, Bettermas Max. I've lost my place. The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, Igor Kozak, Haji Dumas, Fraser Brennan. Not sure if I've already said your name. I'm going to say it twice just to make sure. Haji Dumas, Noah Gallimore, Panther Pearl, and Alpha Scuff. These guys as well, supporting the channel, keeping it going. Thank you for keeping the dream alive. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I think we've done a good job. I think we've done something good here for Gogossos. I mean, it was slavery and murder and, like, you know, being a bit of a tyrant. But besides that, we've done something good.